Hola. So this is going to be a reading for the collective. Mars is in Scorpio, and I feel like the energy has been very intense, kind of all over the place. Um, there's been a lot of fighting. There's been a lot of like back and forth energy, a lot of aggression, excitement, sexual energy as well. And kind of like snooping and spying and yeah, so let's just get into this intense energy and see what's coming up for you. How is the Mars and Scorpio going to be treating your life? Now, Mars is not about to be in Scorpio for the next 6 months, but I don't know why I just heard the next 6 months. So I'll get two cards. One card for your Mars and Scorpio energy that's coming to, like, what's that energy bringing towards you? What can you expect? Whoa. Okay, some shadiness. All right. People being real shady, funny acting. Okay, next 6 months for a collective. I do feel like there's like this snooping or lurking sort of energy. So the next 6 months is you're going to become a lot more spiritual. Okay, you're going to have like some sort of spiritual awakening. Really separating yourself from people that are obviously in this negative energy of shady, being snooping, like sneaky, doing something behind your back. It's kind of like throwing rocks and hiding your hands. She has this mask on, so it's not revealing their true intention. So there could be people that, that are coming towards you where there's an energy that's coming towards you where you're going to be like in Scorpio form, which is like paranoid. That energy really creates a lot of like paranoia or, that energy is ruled by 8th house and Pluto, also originally ruled by Mars. But it's getting to the confrontation. Okay, so that's basically what you can expect, or you can at least expect if there's not some sort of like conflict or confrontation, then there's definitely this energy of where like you're not hiding anything anymore or what you feel, or you know what I mean, like you're just gonna be all in, or you're gonna be very expressive, very open. But there is this energy of like someone that could be like obsessed or you know really like watching what you're doing, keeping tabs. It's giving like that monitoring spirit sort of energy, like when people are on your social media and they never really interact with you. You kind of forget that you're even friends with people like this, but they're constantly watching, but there's never actual interaction. They're not even really your real friends. They're just, so someone could have that energy towards you. Like it could be someone that was meaningful to you at one point in time, or it could just be someone who's just a lurker and a watcher. But either way, it's too late if anyone is trying to I heard redemption, so redeem themselves. It's gonna be a little too late for that. All right, so we're gonna do a Celtic cross on this one. So let's get ready for collective. So I feel like in the next 6 months you're going through an awakening. It's an ego death. Things could feel like you're going on a downward spiral, but really you're elevating. So the main energy is going to be the moon. There's that sneaky, shady energy again, hidden. Things that are unseen in the hidden realm. What's the main energy that's crowning that for a collective? I also feel like, really getting in tune with your intuition, really being able to like see clearly, even, if someone is trying to put up a facade. You could be a Cancer or Pisces even. So very emotional during this time. The 10 of Wands, and it kind of flipped out weird. I don't know which way it's kind of, if you want to be upright or in reverse. Nope, that's sideways. Well, either way, it's a burden that you need to, it's something that's heavy here. Heavy, deeply emotional, or a lot of hard labor. So Mars and Scorpio, you're going to be doing a lot of physical work. You could be like working on the body, working out. You like something can get more, your workout regimen could get more intense. You know, maybe you're like adding more weight, something gets heavier. Some of you, there's some, I keep seeing like somebody's like, you know, they're not like in your window watching you, but they're energetically watching you. And the weight of whatever their reason is for watching you is going to increase. So it gets heavier. Like the drive, the magnet, the pull, like whatever pushes them to like keep tabs or need to want to keep tabs or what you're doing, like it's gonna get intense for them. So if you're watching somebody, it's gonna get more intense. So try to release this energy, especially if you're like holding a grudge, because you know Scorpios definitely are the rulers of holding grudges. All the water signs are, honestly. All the water signs, honestly. And you have the Knight of Cups here. I feel like there's something you may, like, you're gonna have to let go. What is this past thing? The Two of Cups. So this is about love, romance, a past relationship. What's up here that you don't see? Somebody's still, I'll keep holding on. Somebody's still holding on to something that was done to you in the past, something that this person did. They're still holding on to something that that you did. Like, intense emotions here. Some of you are going to really work at releasing this, but it's hard. It's been hard for you, huh? Yeah, you got the Nine of Wands here. What don't you see in this energy? Oh, damn. It's like every angle that you have, it's heavy. It's like someone holding onto this. Four of Swords. You could be seeing 44. Somebody could be 44. 444 could be significant. Changes within your foundation here. This disrupted something. And it's like you sleep it, you dream it, or this is this person, they feel this towards you. That's why I said something's going to increase. So if this is your energy, you know, and you're feeling still resentful, or, you know, you're still holding on to, like, it feels like, honestly, it's the love, you know, it's like this, you know, this strong connection. This Two of Cups with the Moon is like, this was supposed to be, I mean, this is deeper than deep. It's like we mirror each other, we see each other's souls. I don't want to say twin flame, but you know, it's giving that. But I mean, even that twin flame energy is still karmic. Twin flame, or it's, you know, even if it's not necessarily karmic, it's still energy that there's lessons. Twin flame energy is not peaches and cream. Like, it's not a piece of cake. It's not a walk in the park. It's not at all. So just something that there was a lot of doubt here. You know, you might even, I feel like you definitely are going to have to go through this spiritual awakening. Because even if something newer came towards you of more of what you were wanting, I don't think you'd be ready. And there is someone coming, or this person's already around, but it's not, I mean, it could be for some of you, the person you're, you know, that's still holding on to you, or you, them, this person that you're in love with, or that you were in love with, then you, or this is their energy. Like, they can't, even if they are, you know, moving on, talking to people, it's like that, it just lingers. It lingers. So what's something you could be fearful of coming up during this time with Mars and Scorpio? The Queen of Cups, your feelings, putting your heart back out there, opening up, expressing, letting someone in, being more, like you don't want to be emotionally unavailable. You don't want emotional instability. So I feel like there's an earth sign, or somebody's a water sign. Like, y'all are in love with each other. You want this person. I think you fear, like, you know, are you ever gonna either let go or move on or give your love to someone else or elsewhere? What's next for you is the Queen of Pentacles. So being more receptive. And also your money is increasing, okay? I feel like your workload increases, but you're getting the job done. Getting the job done. Who's this person watching? Somebody that was juggling, or they had other people, or they just weren't getting their priorities in order, or someone that struggled with, you know, getting their priorities in order. How are people gonna see you with Mars and Scorpio here in the next month or so? How are people seeing you? Ooh, you sneaky person. Or it's like you keep into yourself. They feel like you're strategizing something, you're planning, you're preparing for something, but you're like not letting people in on what it is that you're doing. Some of you, they could feel like if you're in a relationship or you're talking to someone, you're cheating. Or maybe you think you were cheated on. But I feel like more so, you would already like not be in a relationship with this person. But I feel like they see you as like somebody who is doing a lot of whatever it is that you want to do, and you're kind of being avoidant. You also, they feel like you could be like, you're like being sneaky, or there's something you're not doing. I mean, like, you know, that you're not revealing to them or to someone close to you who you could be romantically involved with. People see you as a cheater? What do they know, right? There can even be this energy of where, wow, you could be seeing 777. It's like the path that you're on. Wow, definitely 777. You got the 7 of Cups here. 6 of Pentacles, the Hangman. 777. Money's coming. You got an increase. What's the overall outcome for you with Mars and Scorpio? How is this helping you? The Pisces card finally comes out. We have the High Priestess with the Three of Cups. So, you know who's coming back around. You know who's you know some people better than, I was gonna say better than they know themselves. Maybe you do. You know, maybe you use a gift or something, or you have like a strong sense or inner knowing, sensei. And you know somebody wants to come around. You know these people want to be around you, but for whatever reason, it's like you're going to be like almost in hiding. I just heard that it's a song, but it's like a sound that they keep using on reels. And he's saying, "Come on, don't hide." And I just heard that. And so people, like your friends or somebody, could be like trying to get you out to come out the house, or to get you to like open up, be more involved, be more active in your social life. Maybe even divine is wanting you to be like more active in your social life, or to like really use your intuition though for the people that you're meeting and socializing with, because again, you have this shady sort of energy here. So some of you could be finding out this is like people you work with or people within a friend group, but I feel like you'll know, like, this isn't what I'm giving to you is confirmation of this. And it's also like you could be having like a voice that's like, you know, it low-key is kind of paranoia, but I feel like what you're reading is saying that there is evidence. It's circumstantial, if we want to get technical here, we want to get legal, but it's evidence. It's still there, right? You don't have any like proof, but you feel it. You know what I mean? It's all circumstantial, but who cares? Like, it's there. It's there. And the spiritual court law, you don't need actual evidence. You don't need tangible proof. You just need to know it energetically and feel it. And I feel like you do. And you got the Hangman, like you're seeing something from a new perspective. People that are dealing with you are also going to be seeing you differently. It's like, put some respect on my name. Six of Swords, you could be traveling, or you do something with driving. Maybe you drive trucks, or I don't know, I'm still like this group of men, they like truck drivers. I don't know why. But there's something that you frequent, you know, or there's people within your community that you're frequenting like quite often. So there's enough to where like they're seeing you differently. So work, school, love interest, maybe online. It's like people are seeing you differently. And you keep getting these repetition numbers: 333, 444, and 777. Also 33, 44, and 77. You keep getting repetitive of those numbers. And then even 22. 22, 22. Okay. Mars and Scorpio, what's the advice? What's the advice for you? Be dry. Some of you are visiting the desert. Let people feel your absence, honestly. That's what it really truly says here. Be dry. Be dry as the desert, okay? Not they're in the right places, you know what I'm saying? Be dry with somebody though. You know, I feel like until people really start showing, you know, you something real and tangible here, that there's growth. Be dry. Plants could be significant. See? So collective, I was getting ready to say Scorpio. Some of you could be Scorpio. You're dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like you need to focus on your own harmony. If you have, a romantic situation or something going on, someone that you live with, you and this person could be having like disagreements. Yeah, there's that throat chakra acting up again. Could be having disagreements, problems to some degree. It could be about bills, maybe it's about the connection, whatever, right? Somebody could like maybe step out because they're wanting, I just heard, don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Whoa, okay. Maybe somebody thinks you're stepping out or you're doing something, or maybe they just feel like possessive over you because they had you before, and now, you aren't, something's changed, something's shifted. You see them for who they are, or you're like, I don't know, you're switching up on people when I feel like you need to. Okay, I feel like that's going to bring you more harmony. All right. There is somebody here, though, that's coming. I just don't think it's the same energy. It could be, though. Could be somebody who, like, does this. You'll know. Some of you, though, it's a completely different energy, but you could be wounded. You could be like, you're not healed. You're still, I get it. Look, there keeps being these couples. You're going to find somebody that's more on your level. Like, they're going to be a businessman, like high professional career or something. Somebody could be in the medical field, legal field. Like they could be in a career where they had to go to school for a long time. And they make a lot of money for whatever it is that they're doing. So, yeah, I feel like the advice is to be dry to people that aren't really building on something real with you. Shoot, friends, homies, lovers, workers, whoever. If somebody gets anything from you, they're lucky. Yeah, look, there it is again. This Knight of Cups. Okay? So there was a water sign that hurt you, or you are the water sign, or you and this person both could have water in your placements, but you're getting over it. It is going to take time. It is. It's going to take time. And you're manifesting something better. Damn, you probably are going to get with another water sign. Another water sign or earth sign. Maybe fire, but I feel strongly like water. Strong water. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope those messages helped. Until next time, bye. Like, share, subscribe.